Hello and welcome back to the Airtime Rush YouTube channel. My name's Jordan, and in today's video, we are finally going to be touring the Adventure Isles theme park here on Planet Coaster 2. Now, this theme park has taken over my life for the last few months. I have put so much effort into this. It's taken me about 300 hours to build, and you guys have been absolutely incredible. Everyone who's watched the video, subscribed, liked, or even commented with some name ideas, thank you so much. Without you, I would never have finished this. I've made so many parks in Planet Coaster 1 that I never finished, but you guys have motivated me to finally create this, and I just can't wait to take you around in first-person mode. We're going to go on most of the rides. We're going to look in all the shops. I just can't wait, so let's get into this. So just before we get into the park, I just want to show you a massive overview of everything, basically. So we've got the entrance here, which I put in. So this is like, you come through here, you got the roundabout, parking's that way, you got the hotel this way. This is the hotel that we built in the last episode. Go and check it out. Water park back there. And then all this car park in here. You got your coach park in there as well. I'm not going to put any cars on here. I just don't want to clutter it too much. We've got the main entrance area, which is England. There's an overview of England. You come through here. We've got Germany. Medieval Germany, with the castle at the back there. You come over this way. You got Congolia, which is an African jungle. Over this way, we have the USA Wild West area. Over here, we have the Greek area. Over here, we've got the China area. And then over here, we have the Viking area. And then all together, that is the park right there. It's absolutely huge. It's corner to corner. It's just absolutely massive. I can't believe I filled this whole park with such high detailed rides. I'm so proud, and thank you so much, guys, for your support. So let's get into this very special video. So I've opened the park. I had it on to about 12,000 people. It runs okay, but I just thought with me streaming and walking around, I didn't want it to be laggy, so I've lowered it to 2,000. You will be able to hear my keyboard in the background because I am controlling this live as I'm recording it. But yeah, we've got the entrance area here. We've got the Adventure Isle sign here with the globe, nice fountain. You got your tickets, you got your toilets, very standard. People don't really use them. But then you got the nice welcome area here, which I thought was really nice. The turnstiles. And then the first area, which is England. It's like Tudor England. Very old school, very nice. We've got another fountain there, toilets. Go through here. You can see there's some people in the park. The mascots I need to sort out. You can see here we've got a Viking over here. And this dinosaur, they need to go back to the right areas. I need to figure out a way to make them stay in one area. But we're going to do this side first, and we'll finish on this side. So we'll go in the gift shop right at the end. So we'll start off with the Black Bull, which is the pub, which is like the big eatery in this area. Again, you just got a load of... What are you doing? Get to work. What are you doing? You're not buying any gulpy soda. Oh, these guests look knackered. Look at them. They're going to buy some food. Are they going to queue behind her? No, they're going to walk through her. Okay. So over here, we built this in the first episode. We've got a little pool table. You can't have an English pub without a pool table, so I really like that. It's good to see the guests using the pub food and stuff like that. Again, we've got some nice tables out here. We've got this nice little lake area. So this little pond actually leads into the lake. We've got the beer garden. So this is just like an outdoor space to the pub. Again, you can get yourself coffee and come and drink it out here. And then this clock tower here, I actually added this like yesterday. I just thought people were wanting drinks and stuff, so I've filled it with drink stands. And I just thought this area was very open, so I thought a nice little clock tower would be perfect, and I think it looks really nice there. We've got the train station for this area. I'm not going to take you guys on the train because I did ride it, and it took me about half an hour just to get around the park. So I've actually closed that off for now because that gets really busy with guests as well. And then over here, we've got the tea party, which is the classic teacups ride. Again, this doesn't get much of a queue. And I'm not going to actually go on it because it's just a standard ride. But you can see how amazing it looks with this custom canopy that I put on top. And at night time with these lights as well, it looks fantastic. So yeah, that's the entrance for that. You go around the back and then through there. Got a few vending machines there for people again. The one thing that I found, people were just thirsty all the time. So Yeah, so through this way, we've got Bavaria, which is the German area. We've got the crossing for the train. And when the train goes past, it actually, these lights flash, which is really cool. Again, the guests kind of walk through it because there's nothing really I can do about that. But yeah, this is the medieval German area. Look at that view of the Intermin Blitz coaster, which is called Iron Hail. That has got to be, I think, my favourite ride in the park. We'll go on it very soon. But I thought we'd take a little walk through the village. So we've got these nice buildings. Again, the ride comes right above us here. We've got the toilets over there. We've got the hog roast where you can get some food. Again, it's nice to see the guests using that. And we've got the trading post. So the trading post is this area's gift shop. This came out not long ago, this update. I really like it. Again, I need to do a lot more detail in here, guys. I just wanted to get this video out and get the park semi-finished. The park is live now, so you guys can check it out. But there will be updates. I'm going to go back and just add a few more details, because that just looks all right for a gift shop. But like behind the scenes, I can put more like clutter in there and just finish it off really nicely. We've got the Bavaria soft play, which is the play area, which we did not long ago, to be fair. But again, the guests will actually use this. Even I can't go in it. You can see back there, it's just empty. I just kind of wanted a facade just to make it look realistic. Toilets in here and some little food areas as well. So people do actually come in here and sit down, it makes it a bit more realistic. But I just love this area. All the buildings just kind of tower over it. We've got two buildings here. So we'll go in this one, which is the hole in the wall, which is like a pub. I really like how dark and dingy it is in here. You can see people coming in here and it's like they're telling stories of the day. It's really, really cool area to hang out, really. And then we've got the main restaurant, which is called the Old Tavern. Got the log burner there. Again, I need to put more detail in here. It's very plain, but it does the job. So we've got the actual restaurant places there. So people go up to there, they'll buy food, and they'll come and sit down on one of these tables. Oh, you can see some people here with the trays of food. It's a really nice update. I really do like it. When I had it on max guest, this place got really busy. So, yeah, people do definitely use it. We've got the castle here. Look at this. This is the main part of the area. I just love how it's different levels. You've got down in the ditch, that roller coaster. You've got the village here in the middle. And then up this ramp, we have the castle. You can see some nice views of the roller coaster there. The hotel is back there as well. You can't really see it. It's really well hidden. You can see the roof there. But yeah, look at this. Got the pirate ship over there. Oh, I love this. This is so good. So yeah, we're going into the castle itself. Got some toilets over here. Again, I need to put some more signage over. That's something that I'm lacking with that. We've got another big eatery here, which is like the blacksmith's eatery, I've called it. You see there, everything's nice and labelled up on that one. We've got Catapult, which is this flat ride here. This gets pretty busy as well. Obviously, there's over 2,000 guests in, so it's not too bad at the moment. Again, we're not going to go on that today. It's just, you guys can explore and go on it yourself. It's not anything special. I want to kind of just go on all the roller coasters and just check out the whole park in first person mode. But look at this roller coaster that just wraps over the whole area. It is fantastic going through there. We've got the Great Hall, which is the main eatery on this top level. Again, guests will buy the food there and they'll go and sit down. I really like this one. This is really well themed in here. I've done quite a lot of work in this one. Again, I'll maybe put some like banners up or something. But yeah, look at these little booths that people can sit and eat at. Toilets through there. Where do them people just go? Are they eating outside? Where are you going with your tray? Oh yeah, they're going at one of these. You gonna go there? How cool is that? Sorry guys, I'm just watching you eat. That's one way to sit down. Yeah, we've got this nice little fountain, which again, I need to put some barriers in to stop people doing that. And then here, I think we'll make this our first ride. This is Experimental Fearfall, which is the indoor, like, drop tower kind of thing. So again, we've got the information board there, the entrance. Yeah, let's go through here and have a look. So again, the theme of this is like a wizard tower. He's doing like spells and trying to make a defense for the castle. Do like experiments. Got someone waiting here. Oh, it's darker down here. I need to add some more lights down here, to be fair, but there we go. Here it is. Yeah, we see them TV screens there with a bit of electricity. Whoa, up we go. I really like the lighting in here and everything. It is really, really cool. I don't know where that big bright light's coming from. It's normally quite dark in here. But yeah, really like the look of this ride. Where is that light coming from? I need to sort that, because it was very dark and all you could really see was them blue lights on the side. But again, really fun ride. Not much to it really, it just goes up and down like that, and then I think it takes you all the way to the top and drops you. So my inspiration for this was Mystery Castle at Phantasialand, which is an indoor drop tower, shot tower kind of thing. So yeah, I think it's really cool. You see a little bookcase there. But yeah, really cool ride. So there's Experimental Freefall. Again, I need to sort the light out up there. Don't know where that's coming from. I'll do that another time. But yeah, we'll go through the exit corridor. So there is a gift shop round here, which is really cool because it is actually a gift shop for that roller coaster, which we'll go on in a second, which is called Siege. And yeah, you come up in, you've got the gift shop. Again, nothing special, but it does the job. Oh yeah, we see here the ride photos, and you see some of the guests on it there. It's quite cool. Again, I might need to just go around and just sort the placement because you can see I won't buy any of them pictures. Cutting half of them off. But yeah, you back round there to the entrance of that ride. So yeah, it's a really cool ride. That gets really like busy as well. It's quite popular. Few more little stalls over there. And then we've got the entrance to Siege, which is the Vekoma New Gen looping coaster. So again, this is all the queue. We'll go through all this. And down into the dungeons. Again, I could add some more theming down here. But I really do like how they've got rid of all the curbs on all the queues. It just makes doing this a lot easier. Like, look at this. It just looks like a proper realistic queue now. Sorry, guys. I'm skipping in front of you. Right. Let's take a ride. Here we go on Siege. So if you guys follow the series, you would have seen most of these roller coasters. But again, I just want to give a full park tour and just enjoy these rides. So it's like we're just paid for a day ticket and we're just enjoying our day, going on all the rides. And look at this for a first drop, right into the castle. Little overbank. Bit of lag. Nice inversion there. I really like that. Pop of airtime as well. It's such a cool layout. I really do like this ride as well. So smooth as well. Little stall there. I like how you interact with all the buildings around. This is really cool little inversion as well. Drop down into the underground tunnel. It keeps its pace so well, this ride. I just like how it just interacts with the whole area as well. Whee! A little mid-course brake run. Down into the final little bit. Again, this is so cool going through here and the little outer banks and stuff. Oh, I wish this was a real ride. Through there, the final inversion coming up. I really like this inversion, nice and slow. Oh yes. Then into the brakes. And there we go. What a ride. Right, so that was Siege. Again, you come up there. That's the exit for the drop tower. Come up back through the gift shop. And that is more or less this top section. There's a little bit back there. I've just put a little bit of theming down. Again, I wouldn't mind opening like an arcade and have some like midway games down that side because it is a bit empty. It's a bit of a pointless, bit of a waste of space really. But yeah, we'll come back down into the village now. I really do like this castle though. I really like the whole area. I think it's fantastic. Again, look at that view going back into the village. So to the left here, we have the entrance to the pirate ship, which again actually gets quite big queues. Got there, upswing. Again, that's themed just to like a dock area. That's the toilets that we went past before. So we've done more or less a big loop now. And we're going to go down here and get in the queue for Iron Hail, which is my favourite ride in the park. This beast over the top here. Bit of rubbish on the floor there. Again, I need to go through and put some more bins down and stuff like that. But this is the entrance to the Iron Hail. I just want to have a quick look on this little bridge here. You can see it. Just look at that. As you can tell, the inspiration for this was Taron over at Phantasialand. One of my favourite roller coasters out there. It's just a massive track. 2 launches. Got the main one there. You got the second one down there. I just love it. It's so good. So let's get on this ride. Iron Hail. This queue is... It took me so long to do this queue. You can just see it's just a massive queue. It just goes with the track, doesn't it? A massive track and a massive queue as well. Through here. You're underneath the station here. That bit there is the actual station. Sorry guys, just going to squeeze through here. Oh, he's so good. Go through all this. Again, if this queue was full, you're looking at a few hours. Again, this does get big queues though. I have actually started going through the park and adding priority pass like entrances as well. Because in the old game, you had to connect it to your... I'll skip through this bit. You had to connect it to your main queue. So guests had to go through the main queue, but now there's a separate entrance that you can put down. So I've been going through and adding that to a few rides as well. I'm going to try and do it to most of them. Again, I'll do that as and when, and I'll update the park as well. I love this queue, especially at night time. I need to get rid of this little figure. I was just checking the height, that's why I put that figure down. I need to delete that. We'll go around here. And we're nearly on. I told you it's a massive queue. But just look at how many layers there is. That's obviously the path down. Goes under this bridge there. It's just, I did really well to fit it in this area. Here we go. Let's get on the front row, I think. Sorry guys, I'm oh yeah, that's a little baggage hold there as well. But I'm getting on the front. Here we go, Iron Hail time. This is such a good ride at night, but I don't know if I'm going to go around the park at night time. I might show you some like shots of it at night time, like the actual park. Where's he going? He's running the ride. He's just buggered off, left us. Here we go, me and my dummy friends. So this is the first launch. Bit of a gradual launch, this one, nothing too major. It's the second launch that really gets you. Here we go, into that first turnaround section. I just love the way you weave in and around all the rock and everything. If you look at it from above, this ride, you just cannot work out the layout at all. I just winged it, completely winged it, and it just works absolutely perfectly. The speed, the interactions, everything's just perfect with this ride. That's why it's my favorite, I think. Nice little helix down. Almost coming into that second launch now. It does lose a little bit of speed around this area, but that's kind of what I like. I like how it'll catch people off guard. They're like, oh, this is got a bit slow now. And then you dip down in a second into this second launch. Right now. There we go. That's a dip down into that launch. That's incredible at night, that area as well. Into a massive airtime hill. Back over the area. Here comes another airtime hill. It's just packed of airtime. That's what I love about Towering as well. It's just such a fun ride. Through all the rocks again. It's so good. Oh, the near misses with the buildings. Wow. This bit's really cool. We'll go back around the buildings here. Through this little bit. And then you kind of think, oh, that's it, but you're quite high up at this point, and then you kind of dip down into some more rocks in a minute. And the speed that it just keeps the speed so well, this ride. This bit here, you're just really close to the rocks, weaving in and out through a nice little tunnel. This bit here, some nice bits of airtime. And then the turnaround section into the brake run. What a ride. What do you guys think of that? I'm so proud of that ride. It's so good. Wow, I absolutely love it. So yeah, that's the exit there. So this is the priority pass bit here. I just want to give you guys a little look at the front of the train as well. I've not done much experimenting with customizing trains, so it's not the best. I've seen some really good ones out there. So going up the exit now. The ride photos is up here. Are we on it? Now that's a good photo if you're on that. That's really cool. I need to add a door in there. We'll go back this way because I like the pathway that goes down. Again, I just love all the movement in this area. It's just so good. So yeah, we go back past the Iron Hail entrance area. There's a nice little bridge and pathway which I like taking. So we'll go down here. There it goes. Wow. Love it. You can see the lighting in the rocks as well. Again, that looks amazing at night time. You got this little pathway which runs right next to the first launch. And I dropped the second launch in literally down there as well. But I just like going down this little bit. And then we'll go up this little ramp here. There's a little eatery up here which we'll see in a second. Again, there's just the interaction. And you can see here a little bridge that the ride goes under. It's incredible. Toilets again, I need some signage. Some more shops there. And this is like the end of the area here. So the ride photo booth that we were just looking at is literally around that corner. You got the pirate ship there. And then this is the exit to the area through here. So there's the side of the castle area, which was up a second ago. And then this is the train station for the area. So it is kind of out of the way. But you can see there, that's the Bavaria station. And that's the other entrance to the Bavaria area. So we're going to go this way now. So this is Congolia, which is the jungle-themed area of the park, which, again, I keep saying, I don't know which is my favourite, but I love this area. So here we go. Congolia. We've got the big entrance sign there. There's one at each entrance, because there's obviously 2 entrances to every area. And just, if I just stand here like this, look at that. Oh, I love it. So over here, we've got Discoverator, is it called? Which is the horse, I don't know what they're called in real life, jump, I think they're called. Again, it does get busy, this ride, but obviously not with 2,000 guests. It's a massive park. 2,000 guests doesn't even touch the surface with this park. But yeah, I love the theming on that. Really nice. Over here, there's just so many pathways. There's so many pathways and different areas to go. Got a little picnic area in here with some nice shelters. And then this is the Temple Kitchen, which is the main restaurant of the area. So we'll go in here and have a quick look. So again, got people eating the lunch. Go and get your food from the Temple Kitchen kiosks there and sit down. And then this is my favourite bit in here. You can see through to the dark ride, which is the Tiki Wiki Adventure. There's a waterfall here. Imagine just eating your food with the sound of the waterfall and the ride going past. It's just, I love it. We'll go on that ride next, the Tiki Wiki Adventure, which is the trackless dark ride. Again, we've got a nice little fountain area there. And then some toilets. And then you come back out this way. This is the way to the picnic area as well there. There's the flat ride that I was just talking about. So we'll go this way and we will go into Tiki Wiki Adventure. I absolutely love this. Obviously, I got the custom soundtrack done for this as well, as you'll be able to hear. And we've got the Tiki shop there as well. So let's go to Tiki Wiki. Big queue in here again. This gets very busy. The dark rides are very popular. I'm just going to cut ahead of everyone else though. Oh, I can't get through there. Can I get through there? No, I need to go around. Let's go around. Again, this is quite a nice queue. Plenty to see. There's a little TV there, which would be like advertising the ride. Here we go. Here we go on Tiki Wiki Adventure, which is the family dark ride. I had to have one in the park, so this fits perfectly into the area. I really do like this. Got the first little scene coming up now. It's going to tell us all about the ride. So the background to the ride is basically the little totems have gone a bit rogue, and we have to go and capture them all and bring them back to the village and to the chief, who's that guy talking now. So we're going to go on an adventure. We're going to see all these little totems causing chaos. I just love the song. So cool. And the little tuk-tuk there. Oh, it's just so nicely lit as well. Again, these modern dark rides, you can see the actual building, so that's why I wanted to keep it like this. Got them jumping up out the trees at us. Little car race. I like this one, the chili eating contest. He's on fire. Oh, it's just so cheesy and corny, but I do really like it. Got a sign there for the village. Let's carry on to the village. See if we can see any more of these naughty totems. It's so good. Bit of a dark section here. playing around in the water. I just went so rogue on this and just so wacky. So this is the village area. This is a nice little area of the ride. All the confetti coming down, little buggy there. All the fire and everything, just the music. It's all. I just love it. I just think it's a great dark ride. It's just things like that. Oh, that's a cool effect. Like he's juggling with the fire. And then they've lured us into the underwater volcano. Which again, most of the theming in here were just like pre-made in game. I just kind of added it all together and added the light in. But it just works so well. I just love how they're just all jumping up and stuff. These little singing eels now. Again, I do like how you can see the roof of the show building. Again, I need to add some more stuff like electronics on the roof and stuff, because in real Dark Ride, if you look up, you can see all like the trusses and everything like that. And then we go through. So this is the bit where you can see into the restaurant. So we're on the other side now, through the waterfall there. That is so cool. I really do like that. See through there. It's a shame no one's eating at that table there. And then we've got the family welcoming us back. Could we call all the tikis? it's just such a wacky ride, but I love it. I think it's great. There we go. Back in the station. Just one of my workers just stood there. And then we exit into the shop. It's when I was making that ride, I had that song on constantly. Honestly, it's so catchy. But every good dark ride has a catchy theme song. Like, look at It's a Small World. It's just so much like that with the theme song. I do like it. We've got the little shop there, and then this is back out into the main area. So over here we've got another ride. This is Jungle Run, which is the Vekoma family launch coaster. Well, I thought we'd come down here. You can see down into the river rapids, which I'll probably take you guys on actually. But yeah, here we go, Jungle Run. So you got the photos there. Entrance to Jungle Run. Again, I need to put some height markers just to make it a bit more realistic. Let's just cut through all this. Excuse me. Into the building itself. It's very Indiana Jones, this. Oh, crashed Jeep. Feel really bad pushing in front of all these people. And then up into the station. So let's ride Jungle Run. So you sat in like a Jeep. I did like a custom wall piece there. A custom. Oh, we're broken down, guys. I repeat, we are broken down. We're good. Why is the host just stood over there like that? Like who's controlling the ride? Oh my god! I need to have a word with some of my ride ops. I think. Here we go though. First launch. I think there's like 3 launches on this. Not much to this first launch though. It just gradually launches into that first little bend. The main thing with this ride again is the interaction with the area. You get some really nice near misses, and there's lots of little bridges you go under. And now we're going into the second launch. Bit more of a kick to this one. There we go, up into a bit of an airtime hill. I really like the interaction with the river rapids with this ride. Nice and smooth as well. Again, this ride I could do with going back and just some of the transitions are a bit janky. I could do with like smoothing it out a little bit more. But for now, it works. It's a popular ride, this one. Coming down into the final launch. This is the most powerful one. Up to turnaround. Getting into tunnel. Plenty of tunnels on this. Over the river rapids. Nice speed to this end bit. This end bit's really cool though. You go through, I think, 2 bridges underneath them. Got over one there. Under one. Over one. Under one. And back into the station. Really nice ride that. If that was real, that'd be a great family coaster. Like, I really like the station as well. It's very minimal, but it worked so well for it. There we go, Jungle Run. So I actually had to redo the exit for this because the fast pass is here. I need to just delete this wall. So before you'll go down through there and underneath, but now I've kind of brought it round, which I kind of like. You get some nice, really nice views from up here of the area, and then you come down underneath the roller coaster there, and then you got your photos in this little Jeep as well, which I really like. Yeah, before you come out of this bit here, but I blocked it up and brought it round that side instead. But yeah, I like that. I really like that photo booth there. It's really cool. It's so hard with this area to show you guys, so let's go this way. So we've done all down this side. We've done the Tiki Wiki adventure, done the restaurant, flat ride. Go over this bridge here into the main part of the area. Some beautiful views up here. There we go. So not much down that way. That is the way to the western area, so don't really want to go that way. Let's go this way. Again, there's so many different paths you guys can take. I can't wait for you to like explore it yourself. So this is like the main hub of the area. You've got this little bar area here called the Surf Bar. Plenty of places to get food and drink here. That's all custom as well. And then we've got the Rum Rumble, I think it's called. Again, I won't take you guys on it, but I'll show you. You got like a little DJ in the middle that spins around, and you spin around it as well. So that's a really nice custom flat ride that I put in there. And then over there you got the spinner. We'll do that soon. So I think we'll go on the Congo River Run. So the entrance is technically over this bridge. See down there, it's the station. So that way there joins back to that long piece of walkway which goes into the western area. You can just see the entrance to the western area there and the woody over there as well. But we're going on the Congo River Run, which again looks amazing at night with all these lanterns above. All custom fencing in here. Got this little undercover queue area as well. Skip through all this. And then let's have a go on this. I don't think I've actually been on this ride before, so looking forward to this. Here we go on the Congo River Run. I'm actually really looking forward to this. Like I said before, I've not done this one before. Again, all the trough I've hidden with these rocks just to make it really, really immersive. Nice little drop there. Again, it starts speeding up around this corner, but I just love the views you get on this. This is absolutely incredible. All the planting, the bridges. Like, I've honestly spent so much time on this, like even theming up the bottom of the bridges because I know that this ride goes underneath it. So I've had to put in a lot of care and attention into this. Got all the rocks there. So that's the Temple Run station there. You can see the first launch just over the top there as well. Could do with some more supports on that actually. Again, I put plenty of lighting. I want this really looking good at night time. I just love that station building, that whole temple theme of it all. Again, another bridge themed up with the jungle run that runs underneath it. I want to add some more like water effects on this ride, so like some squirting things and stuff like that. I think I put some towards the end actually, so we'll see them towards the end. But just look at that view. And some waterfalls on this as well. Look at the interaction there. That is so cool. Should see it when it comes back around as well for this final little bit here. We're gonna get it. It's one of them. The layout again, you just can't tell where about it is in the layout. Such a nice little ride this around the whole area. So originally this river rapids was going to be in the western area, but I just needed something to wrap around this area just to kind of enclose it, and this just works perfectly in this area. I'm really glad that I put it in this area, not the western one. I don't think it would have worked as well in the western one. Again, I could do with another support on that. like there maybe. Again, that's the good thing about doing this video. I can see, like, I'm writing down as well what needs doing. So I'll keep this updated, this park, and yeah, just keep adding to it just to make it as good as it could be. And I just want it to be absolutely perfect. I put so much time into it. That's why it's taken me so long to get these videos out for you guys. So thank you for sticking around. It's definitely been a journey. I've really enjoyed doing it though. So around here we should have the waterfalls. There we go. And they're on. These will be staying on as well, like the Alton Towers ones. Put some like moss decals in there as well. I just love all the trees and stuff. So that coaster there is the Max Spinner. Not Extreme Spinner, it's just a family one. We'll be going on that next. Again, I can't really tell whereabouts I am because I'm going backwards. Here we go, we're going to turn now. Another little bridge. There's so many bridges in this area, oh my gosh. So that is the station building for the spinning coaster. That's the entrance there. Nearly at the end of this ride. Not actually feeling the bottom of this one. Could do with going back and doing that. Here we go, these are the little squirty things here. Really cool. I could do with some on the other side of the ride as well. Nice little feature that though. Oh, right in the face. Right in the face. This bit around here is really cool as well if I can see it. Is it going to turn? Yeah, here we go. This exit bit here, this is so realistic. Obviously a lot of river rapids end with a lift hill back to the top. And they have like these pumps as well. So there we go, that's the river rapids. So this is the little exit area for the river rapids. We've got here some dryers. Go and get dry in them. I don't think the guests actually use them. I think they're for like the water park, but I just thought I'll put them in here. We have the Rum Shack, which is another little eatery area. And then this end of the area we have Riptide. Is it called Riptide? It is Riptide, there we go. So we'll get on this one. Spinning coaster. Again, I put a lot of effort into the whole queue line. I'm going to skip that bit though and go up here. Again, could do with some stuff on the wall in this bit. Do like the lights though, it gives it a bit of character. Up into the station, walk on. Here we go, I'll keep it in first person for this. Like when I did the video of this, I had it on like follow mode. So I do apologise if it makes you guys really dizzy because it does spin quite a bit. But here we go. You won't know whereabouts you are. Oh, it's making me feel sick already. I don't think the frame rate's great either. Gosh. Like the stats for this are really like mild, but riding this here, this is wild. I don't know whereabouts we are. Oh my gosh. That is far too spinny. Again, it probably just looks worse on ride though. That's it. Don't know whereabouts we were for half of that, but that is Riptide, which is the not extreme spinner. People did want me to put an extreme spinner in, but no, it's just the normal spinner, that one. So that was Riptide. I do really like that. It is very spinny though, but them kind of rides are. It's like I did Spinball Wizard Alton Towers, and that was just so spinny like the other week. It was wild, but here we go. This is the exit ramp. We've got the on-ride photos, which are slightly better than some of the other ones, to be fair. They're not too bad. Got a little gift shop there as well. And then this is the train station for the area. Obviously, like I said before, it's closed, but yeah, you'll get the train here. And it'll take you to the next area, which is really nice. I really like how I've got all the train stations in all the different areas. Another toilet block there. And then down here is another view of the river rapids with them little squirty statues, which are really cool. I do like that station though. I put a lot of effort into that. I think it looks really good, especially at night time. I've got these lights shining up to the sign up there. But this is the Congolia area, more or less explored. This is it, really. It's one of the smaller areas. Like, I didn't have much room to fit this in, but I think I've done a really good job of putting what rides I wanted to go in here, especially this Jungle Run one here. And I just love the trees in this area. It just gives it like some really good shelter. And then you got some really nice open areas, and then you go in at this bit here where the food court is. It's really sheltered, really nice. Yeah, I really like that. So we'll go this. So that's the entrance to the river rapids that we did a minute ago. But we go this way. Just guess there. Got a little ice cream shop. But this way is the Wild West area, which was the final area that we had to do. So that was the final few episodes that you guys have probably seen. Finishing that area, building the wooden coaster, which you can just see through the trees there. So yeah, here we go. It's called Frontier, this area. That is the sign for Congolia if you're coming in this way. We've got the crossing here as well. And then you got this nice entrance into the Wild West area. And I love the change in theming from like land to land. I would have liked a bit more of a stretch of walkway to get into lands, but again, I just ran out of room for that. So yeah, you kind of come straight into it. On the right there, we have the timeless 10 cent a dump. I'll do like that. And then we got this dynamite, which is a twister in the dark, really, with some special effects and stuff. Again, we don't need to go on that. I could do with putting a bit more theming in there, to be fair, but yeah, nothing much going on with that ride. And then we've got the general store, which again, I put quite a bit of effort into theming up. Again, I could probably put some more stuff, some more like shelves like that at the top. I do like how I've done that. Maybe some ropes hanging. Again, I could just put a load of clutter in here. Like that area's a bit bland. I could put some barrels and stuff in there. But yeah, again, I could put some more stuff behind there as well. There's lots that I can still do, but again, I just wanted to get it out to you guys. So let's go this way. It opens up massively here. Look at that for a view. You've got the Wild Bandit entrance there. You've got the carousel. You've got Dusty Bill's Palace Theatre. We'll have a little quick look in here. So this is the little theatre area I've got. Again, guests don't use this, but it's here. There'll be shows and musicals on in here, which I really like. Yeah, I think this looks awesome in here. The good thing is guests do come in here because they do buy stuff from these two shops, but they don't really use the benches in there. So should we go for a ride on Wild Bandit? I think we should. Again, I like the theming in here. Basically in like a jail cell. Just go through this way. I like the lighting as well. It gives it character. Got a bit of theme in there. Oh, the roof looks really cool with the lighting there. Let's just skip on through like we normally do. Well, yeah, this is really cool theming in here. I do like it. So yeah, let's get on Wild Bandit, which is the wooden Wild Mouse coaster. Here we go. So last time I did this as first person, it was a little bit buggy, like the way that the cars moved. I hope maybe it's sorted itself. We'll see. Yeah, it just kept like glitching every now and again. So I did it in like chase mode. You see there, it kind of glitches to the side. I don't know why it does that, but here we go. All this was custom built by me, all this support. It took me a few hours to do this, but I think it looks fantastic with the custom support. Yeah, it's when you hit a corner, it kind of glitches to the right slightly, like that. Don't know what that's all about. Nice little big drop there though, and then round. Oh, it just brings back so many memories of the Wild Mouse at Blackpool. I love that ride. It was just so wild. They're just so fun, these rides. Round, you can see it glitching massively. They need to sort that out. I had to put plenty of brakes on this ride as well, which in real life they wouldn't be on these kind of rides. But it was just running far too fast. I maybe could have done something with the friction multiplier to slow it down, but I didn't think I needed to. So, but yeah, really nice layout. Fits perfectly into this area as well. Oh, that was close. Look at the interaction though; it is great. I love how it's not straight, that end bit as well. It's really janky. And that's how they were. They were just fantastic rides. And there we go. Yeah, one of my favourite rides that I really do like it. It took a long time to build, but it was definitely worth the effort and stuff. And again, we've got that. That's a good photo. I'll buy that. Go on, man. I'll buy that. So we've got the carousel here. Again, I put this really nice canopy over it. I think it looks fantastic. It sits in the area perfectly. Again, this was a really big open space. So I just needed something in that middle bit. And again, people do go on it, which is good to see. So this is the newest area that I built, like this part here that we're looking at. So we've got the train station for the area there, which is the Frontier station. Down there, we've got the GCI wooden coaster. And there we've got the mine train coaster. Look at that view of the lift hill there. Oh, that is class. I love that. So I think we'll go with Timber, which is the GCI. This is the last roller coaster that we put in the park. I just love how you go into it's like a sub area. It's like a separate area. So the theming for this is like a sawmill. You can see it going up the track there. This is all custom supported here. which took me, again, that took far too long to do that. Got a little eatery down there with some nice views of it's not much of a lake, it's like a little pond here. Again, it'd be nice to put like a little water feature in there, maybe even a waterfall or something. And then up the steps we go to the entrance. So that there is the back of the twister ride that we were just at before. You've got the theatre just there as well. Got this nice little bridge for the train. And then you got this awesome entrance for timber. We'll go through the actual queue line for this, because last time in the last video, I think I just went up the exit. So we'll do the full queue line. These lanterns are really nice, hanging over. Get a nice view of the station there. Again, I've made the queues a bit too long. I kind of like the realistic. Don't get me wrong. Like the length of the queues are realistic, but for the amount of guests in the game, like even 12,000 isn't that many really. It's quite a few, but it doesn't fill up the queue. Like if every single queue line were full, you're looking at 50,000 guests to get every single queue line full. But yeah, I just wanted to be really realistic and have plenty of queue. There's nothing worse than the queue not being long enough so people can't actually queue for the ride, which is a bit of annoying. Some of the train stations are like that, to be fair. I need to make them queues a bit bigger. But you get some really nice views of the Woody from this queue line. It is really nice. Like, look at that for a view. It is massive, this ride as well. I didn't realise how big it was. But at night time, again, with all the lanterns, it is a really nice ride. So nearly there now. Again, plenty of queue. It's like when I'm looking at the queue times, it says like a 30-minute wait and there's barely anyone in the queue because it takes 30 minutes to get around the queue line, I think. Right, we'll cut through there and then we go into this little tunnel and we're in the station. Again, you go underneath that first lift hill there and into the station. So yeah, we'll get on this. I do like this station. It is very custom, it's just very open. I do like it, and I like these saws as well, like it's cutting the timber up. Let's get on the front row. Perfect timing. Here we go on timber. Again, there's no one controlling the ride. I don't know if it's because I've got it in test mode. But yeah, that's weird. Sorry guys, I've had to kick you out because I'm testing the ride. Look at that for the first hill. I do like how, like, the views you get, like this park. That's why I think if this park was real, it'll be set in Germany, because in the UK, you just wouldn't be able to build something in such a beautiful spot like this. It just wouldn't be allowed. But yeah, look at that view of the lake there. And then down into a really good first drop. Get some proper speed there. Airtime hill. Into that turnaround section. So this turnaround section is the one with all the custom support. I love how it just keeps the pace and you just got plenty of airtime. Perfect layout, really. Go around this section where the queue line is. And it's a bit of a strange, it's a very unique layout. You don't get wooden coasters like that. They're either out and back or they're quite compact. I need to trim that tree there. Again, like I said before, I've got a list. I'm making notes of what needs doing just before the next update and stuff like that. So I want it to be as perfect as possible, this park, for you guys. But obviously, this is the first time I'm here looking around it properly, so I'm spotting things that I need to change and stuff. It's such a long ride as well. You get a really good ride here. That's the thing with Alton Towers rides. They're all very short, apart from the Smiler. They're very short layouts, but that is a fantastic length. That's brilliant. There we go. That's timber. There we go, timber. I really do like that ride. Come down the exit ramp, and we've got our pictures. Again, they're not too bad. It's not a bad picture, especially at the front. What are these? Oh, you could buy the little photo frames or something, little magnets. Yeah, I do like this update. It's absolutely fantastic. But look at that view of that turnaround there. Coming back down. So we'll go back up into the main area. I need to sort this bit of pathway out here. I don't know why that's a different colour. In fact, it kind of works. I quite like that. I quite like the contrast. So we'll queue now for the mine train ride, which is called Thunder Mine, which was the first ride we put in this area. I just love that lift hill. That's absolutely fantastic. So over here, we've got a little barbecue eatery. Nothing special, just a little, not a restaurant, but just like a little, like, quick food, a little area there. So here we go, Thunder Mine. Again, we'll queue the actual queue as well. Why are these exits? Is it broken down? Got a feeling this might be broken down, but it's fine. So yeah, this queue as well I really like how it interacts with the ride and the mountain. So you can see there, that track is like that, like a train track. And then in some places I got rid of that and just had it. So in real life, like the bits that wouldn't be seen that often wouldn't be themed up, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I went with that. Skip through all that. Again, I just love the way it goes in and out of that mountain. Come around this way because I just want to see the view of the lake. It's a nice little lake there. Yeah, it's not running. I don't think this is open. Hence why everyone's coming this way. But I'll get it open. I'll get it fixed. I've got my spanner with me. Yeah, this I love the building for this one as well. This is another one that I put a lot of effort into. Again, the queue is massive. It is a very long queue. Skip through here. Are we open? I think we're good. I think they'll just swap in ride ops. Cool. Good timing. So yeah, every time you go to test it, the actual ride op leaves for some reason. So this one is a swinging mine train. They've got one of these at Disney in the Magic Kingdom, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's a bit like, think of like an Arrow suspended swinging coaster. It's like one of them, but you're on top of the track and it swings. You can see there the motion slightly as we go up this pretty big hill. It is quite a tall ride. It's a bit like Everest. This is where I got the inspiration for this ride, Everest at Animal Kingdom, and that is quite tall. There's no major big drops. You get like on this one there is this first one, but it's not too bad. It banks round to the left, but it is quite high, and like obviously it's built into a mountain. So, but look at this, you get a really nice view there. Swinging down the little train ride there. We'll go on that in a second. Nice bit of airtime there. So yeah, these bits that come in here, you can see I've de-themed the track, because obviously you won't see that because it'll be inside the tunnel. It's a bit janky this ride actually. I could do with going over and smoothing it out a little bit. But that's the first half done. There's actually a second lift hill now. Going in sideways there. This one's not as big, but I think the drop's bigger on this one. I think it's got quite a big drop after this lift hill. But again, I've seen people make rides like this, and they just don't put anything in these tunnels. You can see here, I put these posts in with a bit of lighting, and it just makes it so much better. You can see there, what a view. Oh no, this drop isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. Bank round to the left again. Over the queue line. Oh, this would be such a good ride in real life. Nice bit of airtime there. Wraps around that front bit again. Oh, that was a cool interaction there. And then we do a few little bunny hops through this mountain bit here. Whee! And then into the break room, which is also next to the maintenance shed. So in real life, you'll stop here. And then if you have to put a train in there, it will move sideways into there. There we go. That is the Thunder Mine. Again, I really love this building. I put a lot of effort into theming it all up, and it is absolutely perfect. I couldn't have done it any better, I don't think. But yeah, great ride that. So we just exited the ride, and we've got, again, your ride photos. They're quite good photos, them ones. Again, it's all about playing with the angle of the actual camera and stuff like that. And we've just got a little gift shop there as well. So over here, this is actually new. I did this the other day. So when I opened the park, I realised that people were struggling getting from A to B, because it's basically a big loop, the park, and people struggling to get around. So I put a Sky cable car that goes from this area here, you can see all themed to like a swamp shack, and it goes right over, let me see if you can see, it goes right over the Greek area, and the station on the other side is it's in between the China area and the Viking area. So I just thought I needed another transportation ride. Obviously, we've got the train that goes right round, but I needed something else. So that is why I put it in. Before, I just had a little pharmacy here. Nothing major, but yeah, it's very popular. And it looks really good. We're not going to go on it. I don't think we need to go on it. It'll take a bit too long. Here we've got the entrance for Tornado, which is the park's Intermingyro swing. See there's the sign, the queue. Again, we won't go on that. It's just a normal flat ride. But I do like look at the theming of that. It's like you've smashed through the barn, and I put it really close to the actual gondola arm as well. Yeah, I think that looks fantastic. We'll go up here. Again, I just want to get all the best angles for you guys. But yeah, you get a really nice view of that mine train ride. And then again here, you got the restaurant, so you can come out here and eat your food with that view. Just look at that view. Beautiful. Look at it. With the waterfalls. Again, at night as well, this all lights up perfectly. It's really nice. I love these reeds as well. I think it just adds something different to it. And then along the front there, we've got the train track, which we're going to go on in a second. So here is the saloon. We get some food. Again, I can add so much more in here, but it's fine for now. Inside the actual kitchen, I need to add some like vents and all that sort of stuff. Again, I'll do that in time. This is a fast pass entrance to this ride. Yeah, I thought we'll actually go up here and have a quick look. Can I go up? No, I can't. I need to add some planting on here, like I did on this side. You can see all that planting there, which it finishes the ride off really nicely. You can see it does make it a lot better. Is this ride gonna go? Yeah, it's going. I'll stick around this area because I just want to see this ride swing over the top. You can see in the background there the gondolas. That roller coaster there is the spinning coaster. You can see the massive station. It is a big station, that. And there we go. Tornado swinging. It swings really high. It goes like right up here. What do you think of the saloon, guys? Again, I need to put some more theme in. It could be better, I think. It sits perfectly there. I like the positioning of it. I just think I need to add some more detail. Even like a menu board, something like that. But this gets really busy in here. I did want to have an upstairs, but I just couldn't get the path to work, like going upstairs and having tables up there. I've actually got some tables up there. You can't see them, but obviously the guests can't actually sit on them and use them. Here we go. It's gathering a bit of speed now. Imagine sitting under there and someone's like sick on the ride and it goes all over your food. Let's go around this side. Can you be able to see it swing over the lake as well? Another angle of the cable cars as well. Yeah, look at that. It's gone through the through the wall. Ah, that's awesome. That is really cool. Right, so this way we've got a little bridge. Again, get some absolutely fantastic views from here. I didn't reopen that ride, but I'll open it again in a second. That first drop of the mine train. And then here, we've got Mine Adventure, which is a family train ride that goes inside the mountain. It's a bit of a dark ride as well. So we'll get in the queue for this. Some people already queuing. I'll see if I can jump over here. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's get on Mine Adventure. Here we go. I'll put ourselves a bit further back because obviously if you sit in that front bit, you don't really get a good view. So I thought I'll sit back here. I need to add a bit more round here, like some fencing and stuff maybe. But you get some really nice interaction with the mine roller coaster above you. And then you go in the actual mine itself, which is really nice because it just gives you, like, I love rides like this. It's like theme parks could be so long, like days. So it's just nice just to find a ride where you can just relax and chill. And this is one of them. And it's got a really nice dark ride scene. And you get some really nice views. But yeah, the atmosphere in here is really cool. I don't actually know if in real life this would be a real mountain that they've like caved out, or if it'll be like fiberglass like Everest at Disney's Animal Kingdom. I'm not too sure. What do you guys think? Would this be real? Would it be like a big hill, big mountain, or would they have used some of the like soil from digging out the lake to make this mountain and make it real, semi-real? Or would it have been there before? I don't know. These are the things that you guys can think of. But yeah, you get some really nice interaction with some characters, some animatronics. So originally, if you guys watch the episode, this was actually a boat ride. And I just couldn't get it to work because I needed 2 stations on it, which was stupid. So I did end up changing it to this train. Got a little water feature here, which shuts off as soon as you get to it. Little scene there as well. And then we'll come back round here. This is the first scene that you get to see again from a different angle. There we go. You see through there the other track through there. And then you come back out the outside and then back round the mountain, basically. It's a shame that they don't have the on-ride photo for this, because I think this would be a nice ride to get a little on-ride photo. That's what I was saying in the other episodes. It's like, The log flumes don't have them, the river rapids don't have them, it's literally just the roller coasters, which is a shame. Hopefully they do change that and bring the on-ride photos to other rides as well. I did reopen that ride as well, there's just no one queuing for it yet. So yeah, this ride basically goes back round the front, so I'm not going to sit on here for the rest of it. It's probably got another 5 minutes left, but yeah, that is that ride. It's really nice relaxing ride, that. Yeah, it's a good ride, that, for all the family, really. There's 3 trains, so there's plenty of capacity as well. So yes, so that is the western area complete. Through here is the exit to it, so if you're coming from the Greek area, which is the next area, you'll be greeted with another sign saying Frontier. I've got this as well, which is really nice, a little vending machine area, which is cool. This has got a nice walkway. This is what I wish I had between all the lands and stuff, because I really like a nice walkway. It just makes it more realistic going into different lands. There's the cable car above. Again, I love all the nighttime. This looks incredible with the lanterns. See the cable car and the flat ride there. So yeah, that is the western area. I do really like that. We've got the bridge now for the train that goes over the top. And now we're going into Hellada, which is the Greek area. This is where you see the main part of the cable car over ahead. So over here we've got some toilets. Again, I haven't got any signage. It's something I need to do. This roller coaster here is the Intamin multi-dimension coaster. So we'll go on that. We'll give that a go. Yeah, I'm glad I put in that cable car, to be fair, because it does make the area a bit better. And it's just more capacity and another transportation ride as well. So this is the Greek areas. You can tell the difference from the western to this. I love how different each area is. So this is the Minotaur, which, like I said, is the Intamin multi-dimension coaster. So we'll give this a go. Queues over here. You got your information board there. Nice queue here. I could do with some more flowers and stuff, but it is a nice little queue. So this has got a backwards section. It's got 2 lift hills and a drop track as well. Let's see if I can cut through here. And here, plenty of queue like all the other rides. There it goes up the hill. Again, this station is pretty bland inside. I do need to add some more stuff. Here we go. Yeah, this is really... I've just realised how bland this is. This definitely needs some more editing and stuff. But let's get on Minotaur. Here we go, front row. I've actually done a few changes to this ride since you guys saw the episode when we actually built it. You'll see the changes in a minute, but here we go, up the first hill. Again, we should get some nice views from the top of here. Really good family rides, these. Like 13 Alton Towers, I absolutely love 13. I think it's a great ride. But this one looks even better than 13. It's got a better layout anyway. Here we go, nice gentle start. Nothing much to it until we enter this little bit here. And something happens. Got some like cool lighting and stuff. So this is the changes that I made. It says upside down on where you drop. And then you get hit by the bull and you go backwards. So that took quite a long time for me to like sync up. It took me ages to figure out how to sync it all up in for the timing and stuff. But it works like really, really well, I think. So that's the backward section, and then we've got a little switcheroo track. And then we go up the second hill. Here we go. Quite a slow lift hill, this. I did have, this was a first launch on this ride. I did have a launch section. But obviously I then built the Jungle Run coaster, and I just thought having 2 family launch rides was probably a bit too much. So I ended up putting that second lift hill in instead. I do like this second half of the ride though, where you weave in and out of this like forest area. This is very much like 13. See here, you just kind of like figure 8 snake-like all the way through. You got the train that goes underneath it all. Again, I wish I could take you guys on the train, but it's gonna add like another half an hour onto the video, and it's just gonna be too long if I have that. But you guys can download this right now and check it out yourselves. You can literally download it on the workshop now. Again, I'll leave the link down below and the code for that. Helix, and there we go. Into the brake run. Really, really good family ride, that. Right, let's go down the steps. Again, you can buy your photo there. Oh, I haven't actually set up the screens for that. I'll have to do that. Let's go back around here. Again, you got plenty of shops and stuff to buy your food and stuff. So yeah, we'll literally come back round through past the entrance area there. A group of teenagers. So here we've got Zeus, which is the B&M stand-up coaster, the new gen stand-up coaster, which they actually bounce, like the seats bounce. Unfortunately, they don't actually bounce in the game. And then here we've got another eatery area. It's good to see people using benches and stuff. I like that. I think we'll go on Zeus, you know, and we'll just go for the exit for this one because the queue, again, no point going right around the queue. I'll show you a little bit of the queue. That's the indoor bit there. And then you come up here into the station. So let's give this one a ride. So here we go on Zeus. I've never actually done one of these roller coasters. There is one in Florida when we go at SeaWorld called Pipeline, I think it's called. So I'll be getting on my first one when we go there in September, which I'm really looking forward to. But originally, I wasn't actually going to put this coaster here. It was going to be, I think it was going to be a Match Big Dipper. And I built it and it just did not fit in the area. It just kind of overshadowed the area. But this one just fits on top of the area perfectly. There's a little market underneath as well, which we'll go and have a look at in a second. But yeah, I'm so glad I went with this model instead of the Mac. I think it fits a lot better. But there's 2 launches on this. I don't know how many inversions. There's quite a few, I think. Some really nice elements though, like this one here, the sideways pop of airtime there. And then we go round. I think there's another inversion here. Into a little tunnel. And then I think we've got the second launch here. Here we go. An airtime launch, that's really cool. Again, I'm trying to go with all them, that outer bank kind of airtime, which you see on a lot of roller coasters now. And then round, I do like that statue holding, it's like he's holding the track. That's a really cool entrance feature. And then we go round into the brake run. Really nice layout as well. Again, all the rides are a really good length and a really good layout. So I'm pretty confident with my roller coaster building abilities. I think I do build some okay coasters. It's just some of them need smoothing out a little bit, but apart from that, I'm happy with that. Again, I need to link the cameras for the on-ride photo. So we'll go down the exit there. That's another look of the ride and the entrance. Really like that. And then we've got Medusa's Curse, which is the park's ghost train type ride. I love this. This took a long time to build, but I'm so glad I built it. It fits perfectly. Like this whole building here with that ride there, the drop tower, all this. You can't see the show building at all. You can see a little bit of the show building for that there, but this dark ride, you can't see anything. It just fits perfectly. So here we go. We'll go Medusa's Curse into the queue line, which is like a stone. Everyone's been turned to stone, and this is the market. And go through here. A bit of a queue for this one. I can jump there. Here we go. Let's get on this. Here we go. Medusa's Curse. So the storyline for this one is Medusa's gone through a village and turned everyone into stone. And it's up to you to go into her lair and capture her and destroy her curse and bring everyone back. You see here, everyone's stone. I just really like how it does tell the story quite well. I love how dark it is in here as well. You just, like, you can't see any of the actual building because it's so dark. You see all the people there? Frozen. And then here we enter the lair. But are we going to see her? So yeah, I was going to put, like, I wanted a scary dark ride, but obviously we don't have the spooky DLC. So I went with this because this, like, Medusa is quite scary, so I ended up going with this, and it works really well. It's what I needed to put in the park, and I wish I had the different ride system instead of this one, because this is really slow. Like, it only fits 2 people in one thing, but I didn't have the other one. I think that the other one was a pre-order bonus. Oh, it's dark in here. Here we go. So we've got some defenses set up by Medusa herself to keep people out. And then this is her spell room, where she keeps all, like, magic powders and jars and all that sort of stuff. You'll see throughout the ride as well, she is hiding in some corners, so she is actually on the wall here. But it doesn't light up, you just see the eyes and the snake eyes. It's so cool. Oh, it is dark in here. Oh, there we go. Some effects going on. This bit's cool. There she is. Ah! Like the little flashes of green there of all the people. I'm gonna come face to face with her again in a second. Go, there she is. God, it feels so long ago since I built this. This is the first time I've been on it in so long. I think it's a perfect ride though. It's not like high quality, but ghost trains don't tend to be. There she is again. That's cool, I like that. Whoa. She with the laser eyes. Look at that. So in this bit, we've summoned Zeus to destroy the talisman, which is going to end the curse. So that's the Zeus's arm. And he's going to fire it. He's going to fire it. There we go. And it's going to destroy it. It's so cheesy. There she is. She's on fire. Burn! Burn! And then you come back into the village and everyone's celebrating even though there's no one here. Because I didn't want to put the stone people back in. Because it'd be like, oh, well, the curse hasn't been broken. So it'd be nice if we could have some, like, normal people, like animatronics that I could put in here because it's just empty. But there we go, Medusa's curse. I do like that ride. I've got a soft spot for that. I really do like that. And then, like most rides, we exit into a gift shop. Again, not much going on in here. I've kept the t-shirts to fit each area. So this is obviously all the Greek mythological themed stuff you can buy. I definitely need to add some stuff. So I did put TVs in here, but obviously, like I said before, you can't actually have cameras on dark rides, which is stupid. I think that's something that they definitely need to change. Let's go around here. We've got Poseidon's Drop, which is a drop tower with a big splash. Is this going to go anytime soon? I think it might do. The harnesses are down. You sending it, mate? Oh, it's annoying you can't go up the steps. No, there's one space left. Just send it. You're not going to get a single rider in there, are you? No, we'll leave that. Again, you guys can go on that. It's nothing special. It's a little drop tower. Here you get some nice views of the water ride. I think it's called Journey to something. I can't even remember what it's called. But yeah, I really do like that cable car overhead. I think it does add a bit more to the area. We'll go through the little market area. There's the Zeus ride going over here. Yeah, this is a little market area. So I wanted a little hidden marketplace, and this is just perfect. Look at that. So you've got all these little shops that you can go to. You've got this little, so through here, you got this ride, which is the little Ferris wheel for kids, families. Again, won't go on it, but I just thought I'll show you guys it. Nice little family ride there. Again, I just love how it's like tucked away. I love theme parks that have rides where they're like really hidden away and it's like a hidden gem. Look at that. It just fits perfectly. And then we'll go back through here. Again, got more market stalls. Some really nice views of the roller coaster there. And the planting's really nice around here as well. I like these tall trees that we've got. Getting some safety fencing so people don't jump off into that. There's another view of the cable cars. We've got another flat ride there, which is like a magic carpet slash disco, even though they're not round. Like in real life, they're normally round. And then you got the main restaurant for this area. Again, I put a bit of extra theme in with the drapes and all the banners and everything, but it's nothing special. Again, I need to add all the vents and stuff in there. Something that I can do in time. A little outdoor area as well with the roller coaster going ahead. Nothing special really. Let's go back this way. So we got the flat ride there. Can't remember what I called it. Polo's carpet. There we go. So that's that ride. I really like the waterfall that I put in the back of there. And I like the different layers. You got this layer down here, and then you got that layer up there. You got the train station for the area. Again, I need to put some signage up here. You got the park. I did get this off the workshop. This is one of the only things that I actually got off the workshop for this park. So I can't remember who built this, but obviously I've used it and I've recolored it. I've changed a few bits to it. But yeah, that's an absolutely fantastic thing that someone's built. I need to sort that out though. Again, it's just, this is a really nice, I just love how this area is so open compared to some of the other ones. We'll go up this way because this is the way to the Journey to Olympus. That's it, Journey to Olympus. And I'll show you this view up here as well. Again, yeah, just look how open it is. Do like that. Yeah, we've got the facade here for Journey to Olympus. And we'll give it a go. Let's get in the queue. This one never gets any queue because the actual ride stats are really poor for it. Because of the dark ride sections, these rides, it's meant to be a roller coaster, so it's meant to have lots of drops, but in real life, a lot of these rides have really slow parts as well. But obviously people don't enjoy that, so yeah. But I like it, I think it's a great ride. So we'll jump on this. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to kick you off. Don't look at me like that. And I don't like how I've got this lantern on the front as well. I wish I could maybe get rid of that, but I don't think I can. Yeah, it's really light in here. I don't know why it's really light in here. Yeah, we've got a nice little dark ride section though. There's nothing special really. Again, most of this were all pre-made, in-game stuff. There's a statue there. Bit of a market scene going on. Again, I don't think this one's got much of a storyline, to be fair. We're going up the first little hill. The layout I actually copied from Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld in Florida. So it's more or less a copy of the layout for that. But yeah, you can see all these slow sections. People don't like that. They find it boring, so that's why a lot of people don't go on this ride. Even though it's got some really good drops on it. So we're coming up to the first drop now. All this building took so long to build. As you can imagine, with all the different, like, pieces and... oh, it just took so long. Open the door. Open the damn door. Got Medusa there again. And then we come down this massive first drop. There we go. Whee! And then a nice relaxing little boat ride. But yeah, look at, I love the interaction with the people there walking right past. Got the turnaround there. Oh, you can see the flat ride over there going. You see the big splash down there. Going up again now. Again, I like how that flat ride as well, it's facing one way. Normally drop towers have like multiple ways you can face. That way just faces outwards, which is perfect, because behind there, you've literally got the show building. And now I've got a big tree in my face. I can't see the ride. Here we go, drop it, drop. No, we missed it. But this is the second drop now, so we're going up into the final little turnaround section. Into the final drop. Getting that light at the front ruins it. Medusa there. Whee! Splash. And then, oh, back up to the station. And that is the maintenance shed there, in that little building there. And from here, you get a nice little view to the China area. You can see that big B&M hyper going up the lift hill. But yeah, that was Journey to Olympus. There's definitely, looking back at that, I could definitely improve some bits on that. But again, it did take me a long time. It'd be nice for me to go back though and work on a few bits. Oh, it's a really cool ride, that. It's a shame that not a lot of people ride it though. But I do understand it. Like the game, they definitely need to make some changes to the game. But anyway, you exit here into the shop. Again, the lighting, change the lighting in here. It's a bit dark there and then a bit too bright in this bit. But you've got your on-ride photos. Don't know what's going on with them ones. I'll have to sort that out. Again, I can do more in here, but I'll come back to that. And then you come back out here, the entrance to the ride's just there. So we're going to go down now into the China area, because that's this area more or less done now. So we go down here, you can see that B&M hypercoaster over there we're about to go on soon. So yeah, I really like this area. I just like how it's really open. And then you come through here. Oh. So this area is called Zhongha. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this is the entrance to the China area. Got a little information stand there if people want to get a park map and stuff like that. You need to have them dotted around. We'll go through here. And you can already tell I got the inspiration for this from Portaventura in Spain. But I just love how, again, this is very open as well. That's the Norway area over there, the Viking area, which we'll be checking out next. But yeah, I just love how open this one is as well. You got that really cool B&M Hyper in the background. And then over there, you got the B&M Invert and the top spin you're going to see going around there as well, Fang. So as soon as you come into the area from this way, you've got the ice cream shop there. You've got a little like fountain. They're upside down for some reason. Yeah, I need to change that. And then you got this really nice eatery in the middle here with some tables. You got plenty of food options here. You got a flat ride here called Parallelogram. I think that's how it's called. That's literally the in-game name. I thought it suited, so I kept it. So that's basically like a magic carpet ride in this nice little temple-looking building. But we're going to go for the B&M Hyper, which is called Azure. I think that's how you pronounce it. And then here is the gift shop and photos for the roller coaster when you come off the exit. But yeah, we'll get in the queue for this. So in this area, I did actually put the height markers in. I need to do that for the rest of the rides in the park. You got really nice entrance area here. Again, the queue's nothing major. You got this cattle pen down here. And then we'll go through here and up the ramp. Nice views of the mountains over there as well. Again, I could probably do some custom walkway down there because all this is custom up here. Especially when you get in here. I've done quite a lot of work in here. You can see it's all custom in here. But we'll jump over all the fences and we will jump on the front row, I think. I don't think there's a queue for this one. Let's get the front row. Oh, they're a bit low. I need to change them. Yeah. Let's get on this. Front row, here we go. Are we going? You gonna send it? Again, I actually really like the design on the train on this one as well. But yeah, the station build is really nice for this as well. It took me quite a while to do that. And then up this massive hill. I'm not sure how tall it is. Maybe 250. Again, though, it's just the views you get from rides at this park. It's just so picturesque. Got all the mountains at the back there, and then you got this lovely lake down there. Oh, here we go. So this one is fully custom supported. Took me ages to do the supports for this. Here we go for this first drop. Whee! Here we go. Ah, I love it. I need to, on the supports, I need to sort out like the connectors. I didn't put any of them in, so I do need to do that. But I love the layout of this. There's some really nice outer bank ones, like outer bank airtime like that. Got a nice little turnaround section here. Down into some airtime. Bit of a trim break. It's all about the airtime, this ride. I do like a B&M hypercoaster. I think they're really good fun. And my favourite Shambhala over in Portaventura. Again, this was definitely... Shambhala's definitely given me the inspiration for this one. Even though it's a completely different layout. But I mean, like the colour scheme and the way it sits on the skyline. Turn around. Nice pop of airtime there. See the train there going up the hill? Brake and then down into a little turnaround section in the back of the station. It's really nice layout, that. Again, this one's not a very popular ride, though. I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem that popular. But I think it's one of my favourites in the park. So as soon as you come through the exit, you get a really nice view of that lift hill before coming down. Again, it's literally the other side of that is the actual queue line, so it's like a double ramp. Come down, you got the gift shop there, you can get your ride photos. Have I set this up yet? Yes, I have. There we go. Let's go over this way. So we'll check out this side first. We've got the train station here, nothing fancy. Again, I'm going to custom support all the queue line in there. But I've got these like details on the roof. I saw someone on YouTube do this, so I kind of copied the idea of that. I really like the idea of that. It just gives the roof a bit of character. Here we've got a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant. So you come in here, you can grab your food from the restaurant counter. I actually set it up like a buffet, so if it was real, you probably pay there and then get a plate, and you can come and do all this and get your sodas and stuff. But yeah, really nice, simple restaurant really here. Got this way, and we have Fang. Now, Fang is a Huss top spin. Again, not going to ride this one. I have put in quite a lot of custom queue line for this. You can see here, the queue line kind of runs around the back, and you got this really cool B&M invert behind. But if I can get this to test, you'll be able to see what I've done to it. All right, unless I can come around here. Yeah, you can see there's some teeth underneath, and they spin around, and it just looks incredible, I think. So obviously, it's called Fang. It's like a dragon's mouth, really. That's the whole theme of this. Is it going to test? The thing's gone. Oh, there's the steam for the train. Unfortunately, the train runs underneath here, and I can't stop the steam from coming up, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I don't think this is going. I think the ride guy's swapping, so we'll leave that. Again, you guys can check this out when you download the park for yourselves, but I just think that looks fantastic there, doesn't it? With the trees behind it. So we'll go over here. We've got another little eatery. Well, it's more of a picnic area, this one. We get a really nice view of the B&M there. Over here, we've got another gift shop. So this gift shop is for this ride, which is called Jian? I don't know. I think I googled like Chinese dragon names, and that came up. So that's why that. I do like what I did here, though. So that is actually Medusa from the mythological theme, and I kind of put it upside down to like a dragon wrapping around it. But yeah, that's the exit ramp there. And then you can go and get your photos and stuff you can see there. And some gifts and stuff. So we'll give this one a little go. Again, I've just finished doing all the custom walkway for that. It goes down there, around this little garden bit, and then back in here. So I'll skip through all that. And then we're up here. I need to remove that column. I will do that at some point. And into the station. So you put your baggage in there, and you get on the ride. So let's give this one a go. Again, with this one, this was fully custom supported as well. Just because I wanted to look at it as realistic as possible. Again, this was quite a tall one. I don't think it's a hypercoaster. Might just be under 200 foot, this one. Do love a B&M invert, though. Legs dangling. Yeah, it's got some really big elements on this. Like, look at the size of that loop. Massive. And then I've got all these lighting, like, down the actual lift hill, so that all lights up at night, which is nice. Here we go. Big first drop. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, what a drop. Into that massive loop. Wow. I just love all the trees around it and everything. It's a perfect ride. Into a 0G roll. Whoa. Got this really cool, like, banked. I don't know if you go upside down here. I think that probably does count as an inversion. And then we do a little corkscrew. And then this bit goes right over the picnic area. And then we go up to a mid-course. And then drop down into the final part of the layout, which is a cobra roll here. So my inspiration for this one was Dragon Khan at Port Ventura, but obviously I didn't want to do a sit down. I wanted to do an invert. So it's the whole point of this was lots of loops. That's what I wanted. Lots of loops. That red theme, and I think it works perfectly. It's a really cool ride. Nice little bit of airtime into the brake run. There we go. That is the B&M invert. I really like the station for this one as well. There it goes again. I need to open it, to be fair. I'll do it after. So we go down here. This is literally, we're back to where we were before. Got the shop there. You got that beautiful view of that drop. Look at that drop. Wow. But we'll go on the junior coaster in a minute, but I just want to show you in here. So this is Tuk Tuk Bump, which is a bumper cars. People are stuck in the bush. Get out of the bush. I like the station for this. It's really nice. I kind of converted it into, obviously, some eatery as well. So, yeah, here we go. Junior Dragon. I like how we can have the dragon from the front of the actual car on there. So, again, I'm going to custom do all this in here. This is still a work in progress. Come outside. See it going around. I think this one goes around twice as well. So, let's jump on this. So here we go on Junior Dragon. I love that view of the B&M there. Again, you got to have, in your theme parks, you got to have junior rides like roller coasters, and this is perfect. And I really like how it was a dragon as well. Like now you can remove the dragon from this and just have it in any part of your park. But this was always going to be in this area, so the dragon worked perfectly. Whee! Simple layout this. It's like a little figure 8 kind of layout. And you go around twice as well. Perfect for like the little ones, this. And there you go. nice and short. It does go around twice, but we won't go around twice on it. So yeah, it's a really nice junior ride that. So that is the China area complete. It actually didn't take that long to go around this area. This was one of the first areas that I did. You can definitely tell, but I'm really proud of it because I think I was one of the first people on YouTube to do like an Asian area. And I've seen a lot of people copy my style with the roofs and the little flicks off the roof and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of people. So obviously a lot of people have watched the videos and tried to make their own spin on it. And it's such a nice area. The only thing I'll say with it is all the buildings look very similar, which is true. I could maybe do with changing the colour of some of them. It's all very red and gold. But I don't know. I think it works. I think it's nice. So that way is another walkway you can go. It's just literally a big open walkway that goes back to the Greek area. That's the way we came into the China area there. But we're going to go this way. We're going to go into the Norway Viking area, which is called Bokmal. I think that's how you pronounce that. Again, I just Googled names and stuff like that. I didn't want to call it like Norway. I just wanted to go with like its own spin. So we've got the cable cars. This is the other station that takes you right over to the western area. We've got the crossing here as well, so that is the entrance to the Skyflyer there from this side. But here we have this massive RMC, and all that lift hill there is custom like built, all the supports for it and everything like that. So this one's called Berserker. Again, this one for some reason isn't a popular ride. It's got really good stats, everything's green, but for some reason I don't know if it's because the queue line's too big, so it just looks like it's never that busy. But if you look at the stats, like there's been plenty of riders on it, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll skip through all this. Go up here. Oh, bit like that. Go up here. I like this bit because you go through here. You got the inversion. Whoa, there it goes. And another fly through there. I'm gonna go down here into the station building. Again, I've done quite a lot of work on this bit here. So that side is the priority pass, and this is the main entrance. So we'll go up here. All this in here has been redone. As you can see, it's a lot nicer. We've got the front row, I think. Here we go. I've actually altered a little bit of the layout of this. I'll show you when we get to it. But here we go on Berserk, or Berserker. You see the dive coaster over there? Up this massive hill again, probably about 180 foot. That's a bit close, that support. I might need to remove that. Oh, look at the view of the area though. This was the first area that we built. God, it seems so long ago. Here we go, first drop. Whoa! Into Little Airtime Hill. And then we've got another outer bank, which goes into an inversion. Oh, that's class. I really like that. Stall. Right over the pathway. This is a cool little inversion. It kind of twists back out on itself. Then this is the bit where we go through that little fly-through building. So this bit from here, I changed quite a lot. So we go round here into another inversion and then turn round into a bit of an outward bank here. Throws you out, you see. And then we twist round into that inversion. And then round into the brakes. You can definitely tell it's one of the first roller coasters that I ever built on this. It is a bit janky in a few areas, but RMCs, they are really wild, so it does work. So yeah, that's the RMC, really nice ride. This is the exit path. Again, all this has been custom done. I want it to be as realistic as possible and look as good as possible. Oh, that's a nice view. I've never seen that view before. So we come around here and we have the ride photos. There we go. Hey guys, how we doing? Working hard or hardly working, eh? And then if we come under here, we actually enter the main area itself. Up there we have that stall. Wow, look at that. That looks incredible, doesn't it? Whoa, look at that. Good timing. Here we've got Odin's Table, which is the main restaurant for the area. Nice grand building. Again, you can come in here, get your food, and go and sit down at one of the booths. So this gets really busy in here. This is very popular eatery. But obviously, I've lowered the amount of people in the park, so it's not too busy today. So here, you get a nice view of that B&M dive coaster. This is the train station here for the area. I'll just pop in here and show you. Nothing fancy. Again, I will custom do all this. I just wanted to get this video out first. So if we go around here, we'll go around the back first, I think, and then we'll go on the B&M dive coaster. In fact, it's about to go. So if we go, we're not going to be, I don't think you can see the drop from here. No, you can't. You'll be able to see it go underneath. Is it going to come? I need to sort that support out there. Hey, there we go. Nice little interaction there. Yeah, it's a shame that you can't actually see the drop from that. I didn't really think about that. But we come around here. More benches and stuff. Some vending machines. We've got a nice little family flat ride called Drakkar. So this is nice and tucked away in the corner. And it's basically just a little flat ride that goes around. With some nice theming in the middle. So there's that. We're not going to go on that. We'll go around the back here. Again, standing underneath this ride is absolutely massive. B&M dive coasters are huge though. You got the on-ride photo for the ride that we're about to go on, the dive coaster. Come around here. I like how that ride sits on top of the whole area. Well, here we go. This is the entrance. So it's called that. Hryazvelger. Hryazvelger. Yeah. That. So we've got the fast pass here. We'll go to the fast pass lane. Again, just literally added this not long ago. So we'll come up here for fast track, fast pass. You got the main queue on that side. And then this is the entrance for the fast pass. Oh, I've already got some people waiting, so we'll jump on this with them. Here we go. We're on the front row. We're on with people on this one, so you might actually hear some screaming. I'm looking forward to the view on the top of this. I've not been on this ride since I built it, which was ages ago. So let's have a look at this view. Obviously, got the China area over there. Whoa. Wow. Guys, look at that. Oh, now we're looking straight down. Here we go. Whee! Again, that looks really good at night time with... Oh, got some hands in my face. That looks really good at night time with all the smoke and lighting effects and stuff. Again, also, I've actually edited the layout of this one as well. Just towards the end, you'll see in a second. Whoa. Yeah, so from here... Oh, I need to get rid of that tree. Ow! Yeah, this bit here, this turnaround section in this tunnel. All this is new. I'm into a really slow inversion and into the brake run. It just needed something more. People weren't riding it. It just wasn't long enough, I don't think. So yeah, there you go. There's the dive coaster that I'm not even going to pronounce the name of. How was that, guys? Did you enjoy it? Where you can just pop that balloon from. Right, let's go down here. So this is the exit. This is literally where we were before. Go down here. And yeah, you get your rifle up there. You get some food and drink and stuff. So that is more or less this down section done of this area. But there's an upper level over here, so we're going to do that. Got the flat ride there called Fenrir, I think it's called. That was the first major flat ride we put in at the park. Again, all custom done with all this wooden look to it. Does look really good there. So you can go up that way if you wanted to, but we're going to go this way because there's a nice little, I'll show you, little walkway. So yeah, the train station's there. Have one more look at this little area before we leave it. Up into this little tunnel, look at this. There's some windows here, we can look out at that flat ride. Maybe not, we're not tall enough. So yeah, this is the upper section now. We'll come back here because this is the exit to the next ride that we're going on. So we'll go down here. I'm going to go on Ragnarok, which is basically Valhalla at Blackpool. Again, this is going to be weird riding this because this was the first major ride that we put in. And this was the second video I ever made. And if it wasn't for this video doing so well, I don't think this series would have been as successful as it was. Because this video literally went mad. I think it got like 5,000 views in like no time. So yeah, this ride, I'm looking forward to taking you guys on this. Because I've changed quite a bit inside, you'll see. And now that I've got a new PC as well, it'll be pitch black on this run through. In here, I've spent a lot of time theming this, you can see. Got this boat chained up to the ceiling. Go around here. Go down this way. Got a nice another boat there. We'll skip through. Oh, I can't skip through that bit. Skip through this bit though. Here we go. Very dark in here. I like it though, it gives it a bit of atmosphere. Here we go on Ragnarok, guys. I'm really looking forward to this. We're going? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh, the amount of time it took me to build this as well. I'm so proud of it. Even with it being one of my first things. It'll be nice to see what it would look like if I redid it now, because I've learned so much on the game. Go through the portal. And up the lift hill. Get some sort of flashing lights on there. Okay, you can see just how much darker it is since the other video that we did. Nearly there. There's one lift hill and there's one vertical lift hill on this ride. Here we go, first little section. It's the forge. So it's not really got much of a storyline, this. It's just kind of like you're on your way to Valhalla. I don't know. I'm not really sure. That looks really nice. I like how the water glows. I wonder if they've sorted out how janky some of these sections are, like this bit that we're going to come in a second. This was really janky, like going up here. Still a bit unrealistic. Turntable. I'll put a door on here as well. This door wasn't here before. Let's hope it opens. Yay, there we go. So we're going down into the frozen area. Whee. Again, in real life, this would just be absolutely freezing in here. I think there's some like snow particles. Oh yeah, you can see there. And then we're going up to the first main drop in a second. Looks like there's no water in the trough. Here we go, first drop coming up. In the pitch black as well. It's weird how the water glows. I don't know what that's all about. Whoa! Yeah, look, that's too bright, that water there. But yeah, you got like a little village scene here. Yeah, I don't know why the water's like that. There we go. Yeah, I like how you can definitely tell it's in a big warehouse. It's like if you go on Valhalla at Blackpool and you look closely, you can definitely see all like the backstage areas and stuff through like netting and cloth and stuff like that. So this here is the vertical lift hill. Again, this is really janky going up here. Can't tell if we're going up. It's pitch black. Are we going up? I don't even know which way I'm facing. Oh, there we go. Hey, there we go. So yeah, I've done quite a lot of theming up here. Just adding stuff like that on the roof there. Logs smashing against the trough. Yeah, all this netting on the roof and all this like foliage and stuff is all new. A little tunnel here as well, which I just use like the pirate boat and just turned upside down. Makes a nice little tunnel. Thunder and lightning. Again, most of this stuff was just all pre-built. I just added in. And then we're coming up to the final drop now. Here we go. This is cool. This end bit. Whoa! There we go. Ragnarok. Back into the station. Oh, that is such a... I'm really proud of that ride. Still lives up to my standards, even to this day. And then we exit into the gift shop. And we've got some body dryers here. Again, I don't think people use these. I think this is more for the water park. But it just makes it more realistic. We're back up in this top section here. So we'll go down here. So that is more or less the Viking area done. Let's have a look at this view of the train. So you got the main lake here. See all the way over there. That is Congolia. That is the Greek area over there. Through there is the China area. Oh, it's just so, I'm so proud of this. Got another little eatery there. Got some toilets, and then this is the other entrance into this area. So if you're coming from the England area, you'll come in through there. So here we go. This is England. This is back. We're back now. We've done a full loop of the park. So we went that way before. Into the German area, Bavaria. So we're on this half of this area. So here we've got flying kites. A nice little entrance for it there. Which is the wave swinger. This sits perfectly. This was literally the first ride that we put in. And then over here, I actually put in a vintage drive ride, which we will actually go on, I think. So we'll go around here. So before here was nothing. It was like a backstage area. And I just thought that I needed another ride in this area, so I put in this little vintage car ride. So let's give this a go. He's happy. Here we go on the vintage drive. I've actually sped it up. It was normally like 3 miles per hour, but I put it up to 6 just to make it a bit faster. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. So this is basically like a farm, like a British farm that we're going around. I just think it fits perfectly. So you can see here, this is the walkway we just walked past going into the Viking area. So it sits perfectly in this little spot here. And then obviously you got the main area over there for the Britain area. Got some theming, some carrots growing, a little greenhouse here that I built. So yeah, back through there is that's the Viking area over there. Again, it's not anything special this, but it's very popular. And it's just something, I just think we needed another family ride. I think we've got a great balance of thrill ride, family rides, kids rides. I think it's the perfect theme park for families, really. Like, anyone can come in and enjoy themselves. You can bring grandma along and just shove her on this all day. You see around there, we've got a nice little pond, which we'll go and see in a minute. Meet me. Ah, what a nice relaxing ride. This is going to be the final ride, guys. Final ride of the day. I hope you've all really enjoyed this park. It's gonna be sad now that it's over. I just can't wait to put it on the workshop and for you guys to check it out. But there we go. That is Vintage Drive, and that is the final ride here at Adventure Isles. We're going to just have a quick look in the final gift shop before we wrap the video up. So there we go, guys. We've done it. We've done it. So back at the entrance here, we've got the gift shop here. This is the main gift shop for the whole theme park. I will do more in here eventually, but it does the job. There's plenty in here for people, and people definitely like spending money in there. But yeah, there we go. Let's go out the exit. Like, we're leaving. We've had our full day. Here we go. We'll go for a wee, and then we'll exit. There we go. Back to the main plaza area. I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support on this series. You guys are honestly the best, and I just can't wait for our next Planet Coaster 2 park. And I really want to get you guys involved. It's going to be a proper community park, this next one. But yeah, I'm just so overwhelmed and blown away with your support. Thank you so much. Literally, just watching a minute of any of my videos, liking any of the videos, subscribing, it honestly means the world. And I'm going to leave you now, guys. The link is down below. The download code is down below. Go and enjoy this park. You guys have helped me build this, so think of it as your park as well. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. See you later.